With the price of computers rising and speeds doubling every 18 months, most people don't have $1,200 to spend on the latest and greatest computer every year and a half. The best alternative to spending so much money on a computer every year is to learn a little bit more about computers and build one yourself. Building a computer yourself leaves room to upgrade your computer when parts fail or when you want to upgrade to better parts. Also, as a rule, custom-built computers usually last longer and perform better than store-bought computers. A PC World article of August 23, 2010 explains how their custom-built computers, when performing against store-bought computers of the same price, outperform them significantly. Today in my speech we will talk about why most people choose to buy their computer instead of build one. Then we'll talk about the advantages of building your own computer, and finally the long-term benefits of owning a custom-built computer. So now that I've introduced this idea of building your own computer, let's talk about why most people choose not to. Most people choose not to build their own computer for one of two reasons. Either they think it would be too difficult to build their own computer, or they think it would be too much money. But building a computer isn't as hard as you would think. I built my first computer as a freshman in high school with no prior knowledge about computers whatsoever. The Digital Trends article of September 24, 2012 explains how most computer hardware works at a basic level just by plugging them in. So basically what they're saying is it isn't as difficult as you would think to get a computer to work. It's like adult Legos. Another misconception is that building your own computer is more expensive. This is also false. A PC World article of August 2010 explains with a budget of $1,200, a custom-built computer outperforms the store-bought computer for $1,200 significantly. So now that we've talked about some advantages of building your own, or why most people choose not to build their own computer, let's talk about some advantages of building your own computer. First, we'll talk about the unlimited customization options you have when building your own computer. Then, we'll talk about the ability to upgrade on the fly. The CompuReviews article of this year explains that when you build your own computer, you get to choose every part that goes into it. But when you buy one from the store, the large computer vendor gets to choose which parts go into your system. So when you build your own computer, you can choose more of what you want and less of what you don't want. For instance, if you're not a video gamer, you can spend less money on the graphics card and maybe more money on a big monitor to view your pictures and videos. Another advantage of building your own computer is the ability to upgrade on the fly. A PC Mag article of May 14, 2012 explains, "A big computer manufacturers make it very difficult for you to upgrade the computers that you buy from them. And this is because when their computers get old or a part fails, they want you to come back and buy a completely new computer instead of just buying a part to replace it. When building a computer yourself, when better parts come out, you can just replace them and then your computer will last longer because you won't have to buy a new computer every time a part goes bad." So now that we've talked about some of the advantages of building your own computer, let's talk about some of the long-term benefits you get when owning a custom-built computer. First, we will talk about defective parts. Then we will talk about preloaded software that comes on store-bought computers. There are oftentimes recalls and defective parts when buying a computer from a large manufacturer. A Whitecap Computing article updated 2007 says, "This is because large computer vendors will go and buy a lot of defective parts and put them into their systems as long as they pass the initial performance test to be shipped out to the customer. So they pass the initial test and are shipped to the customer, and then they use them and they fail and they need to buy a completely new computer from the manufacturer, ultimately earning them more money." Another problem with store-bought computers is the preloaded software that comes with them. Nowadays, when you go and buy a computer from the store and turn it on, there's already programs loaded on the system. Anything from games to antivirus software. These programs take up a lot of space and will slow the system down over time, shortening the life of your computer. A Comp Review's article of November 21st, 2012 explains how recent computer advertisements boast having less preloaded software on the computer. This upgrade costs $99 just to not have the programs preloaded on the computer. And when building a computer yourself, you get to choose every part that goes into the computer and don't have to pay a $99 upgrade fee to have less crapware. Now, in conclusion, when budgeting between $600 and $1,200 for a new computer, there are many advantages to building it yourself instead of buying one from the store. Today we talked about why most people choose to buy one from the store instead of build their own. Then we talked about the advantages of building your own computer, from the unlimited customization options you have to the ability to upgrade on the fly. Then we talked about the long-term benefits of owning a custom-built computer. You get to choose all of the programs that go onto it, and there's no preloaded software. And when a part breaks, you can upgrade it on the fly instead of having to buy a completely new machine. So, the next time you budget for a new computer, please keep in mind that building is better than buying. Thank you.